Hi guys. So, welcome to this webinar. I just see Adele over there joining
Hi.
the lectures. Okay, and I believe that some of you others will be joining in just in a couple of, let's say, seconds and minutes. All right. Okay, so welcome to this webinar. I'm really glad to have a chance to share, the information about our summer school with you. Our summer school, I believe, is quite unique because it's the only summer school that I know of which actually combines several universities or lectures from several universities at one place. So I believe that this is like a big advantage for you all. Another thing which I see there is quite unique is that we have several, let's say, or two different locations. You can check on one location which is in Prague, the other one's in Split, and I think these are real summer, locations. Something really, I would say, special. Split is a beautiful, beautiful town and beautiful city in Croatia, and Prague, as much as I know, based on some just recent statistics that I've been reading, is supposed to be like the 5th best city to go to if you want to be traveling. So I'm pretty sure that this is a great location. Yeah. So let's just move on a little bit to what kind of courses we are offering on this summer school. So the summer school that we're running are running from let's say mid-July to the end of August. Yeah, all the courses that we have designed for you are 2-week courses. These courses are 50 hours that you will usually spend in the class time, and then of course these classes are just for you to have an idea from what time till what time you'll be in the classroom. You'll be there from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The good thing about our summer school is, or the great thing about our summer school is that once you're end up with your classes, then we have an activity leader which is ready for you, and you will go together to the beach in Split, play beach volleyball, do barbecuing in the afternoon, go and visit the castle here in Prague, or go to the old town and discover the old Roman ruins which are in Split. So we'll be, let's say, spending a lot of time together, and you will be, most of the time with us, I believe, because this is the best chance for networking. Last year, our experience was that almost everybody was there with us the whole day. Yeah. So this is just about a little bit about what kind of time frame you're going to have, what kind of schedule you're going to have during the day. Altogether, we have designed for you at the moment 19 different courses in those 2 different locations. And okay, I'm just checking on some first message that I've received here from you. Okay. All right, fine. We're gonna get to that a little bit later. Yeah. So about the courses, we have designed 19 different courses for you. Some of them are really specific. Some of them are, I would say, really summer type of courses. We can kind of divide them on regular business courses, and then we can divide them onto art courses and IT courses. Yeah. So three different types of, I would say, 3 different types of courses in together. So not sure if you have had a chance before to check out on all the courses that we're offering, but for example, one of my top courses that I would really recommend is called Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, Psychology Incognito, for which I believe the best person you can talk with and discuss and who can really present you the course is Adele, one of the lecturers on this course. So I'm just gonna give her, a couple of minutes so she can describe what you can expect from the course. So let's go to Adele. Okay. I'm just gonna give you a word. Are you ready, Adele?
Okay.
Okay. So you're in. You can go on.
All right. Great. Yes, it should be a very interesting course that everyone should be able to relate to. Sex, drugs, rock and roll are a part of our everyday lives, and starting with sex, that's a lot of times motivates us, and it actually links. There's no mistake or accident that rock and roll is filled with maybe sexual energy, because the animal kingdom as well uses music to mate, to attract each other. And in fact, the more, there's certain bird species that the more interesting new songs that a bird makes up is more attractive to a female. So not only in the bird kingdom, but we see our rock and roll stars out there attracting us. And so we'll talk about that. We'll get lots of musical examples, but also the drug part. That's part of our lives as well, because you know that we create our own natural drugs. And the fake drugs that try to bring us out of depression, for example, such as the serotonin-inducing drugs, that comes from trying to replicate what's natural in our lives anyway. We can create our own serotonin by exercising, eating fruits, vegetables, and you know, solid, healthy carbs. So we'll talk about how to boost natural neurotransmitters, which is again what drugs try to imitate. And dopamine is another example that brings us right back to music, because music activates dopamine. Also, accomplishing something, being praised, or even just praising ourselves activates dopamine. So we'll talk about those things as well. And it all ties together. And again, we'll have lots of examples, musical examples. We'll have in terms of different ideas from evolution that we see in the animal kingdom. Fascinating examples out there. So the course will be very fun. It's long classes, but there are lots of breaks, and again, lots of chance to discuss. I really encourage people to share their own experiences, and we tie everything together to our own lives continually. And again, there's plenty of fascinating examples out there in the world that you can see, and it will be a lot of fun. So I look forward to meeting all of you. Any other questions about? I could go on and on, but that's for the course. I think there's a sound. Okay, maybe I'll flip over to, there we go. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Adele. It's been a great introduction. I believe if there are some questions, we can get to them maybe a little bit later. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm switching now back to me. Okay. And I guess I didn't, you know, I didn't tell my name at the beginning. So just for you to understand, I'm Henk. I'm one of the, let's say, managers of the summer school, and I'm in most of the contacts, so you can always write me a message. It's jindra@theeuropeansummerschool.com, so you can always contact me. And when we were talking about the courses, another interesting course that you can actually enroll to and attend during the summer is located in Prague, and it will be run by Jorge Carrillo. Unfortunately, he was not able to join this, you know, webinar today. However, he was able to shoot a short message to all of you. So I'm just gonna quickly, turn it on here for you. And let me just check with it. And I'm just gonna share with you the video. Okay. Fine.
Hey guys, how are you Well, I'm very sorry that I cannot join with you today online, but live, I mean. So I just want to record this short message to invite you to the courses that we are opening. So we have two. The first one is project management. Well, I mean, we have several courses, but the ones that will be delivering relates with project management and internet security. So I would like to have this opportunity to explain a little bit more in detail what we want to achieve. So in the first course, the project management one, what we really want to do is to bring in a very simple way all the methodologies that you've been here of, well, not all, but the main ones that means PMI, Prince T, Agile, methodologies for managing projects in one view. So you are able to really understand how all these aspects fit together. Now, by just reading the books, it's very difficult to really be a good project manager. So you really need to have some hands-on experience, which is difficult because when you are working for a company, well, they might not like the idea that you would be just learning how to manage a project and spending the resources of the organization. So this course, what it's trying to do is bring the concepts that you really need to use in your projects and practice with some exercises that we will be doing. So what I want to do is to create a product at the end. So we will have a product and outcome that we will be able to. We will agree exactly what is going to be the product. I have some ideas and some price for you. But the whole point is that you will be able to use the methodology in a real example. So that's hopefully you find this interesting as I find it. The motivation I have behind this course when we were discussing about the content, it was really all the different options that you might see for different training companies. And what I found is that it's very expensive really to go to a training for each of the methodologies. So if you want to do one from Prague, one from PMI, from Agile, you're going to spend a lot of money. And the reality is that it's not about being an encyclopedia, you know, like knowing all the theory that is behind the methodologies, but really to grasp and digest this, internalize these concepts and be able to apply them. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. Apply the knowledge with things we want to resolve in life, not just have it in a theoretical level. So that's the one with the project management. I'm moving to the second one. I'm a very big fan of technology, generally speaking.
Okay. So, I'm not sure right now if you can see the video or not. Perfectly or not. Let me just check. Yeah, it should be working. Fine. So, that was Jorge Carrillo and his introduction to one of his courses, which is project management. He is actually teaching another course as well, which is internet security. You can check it out on the website. I believe it's also really an interesting course since it's dedicated to what most of you are interested in. You know, everybody is looking into social media. Everybody has concerns about his own security on the internet. And of course, companies have to deal with it as well. And the internet security is really about how to be kind of safe on the internet, how to not make such a long footprint on the internet itself. So I believe it's really interesting, and yeah, you can also give it a try with Jorge. I'm sure you will not regret it, yeah, because he's an excellent lecturer, a really valued lecturer as well. So that was, let's say, a second introduction to a second course that we are delivering on the summer school. Another one that we can maybe talk about over here for a while is, from my point of view, really interesting. It's called video making and post-production. The reason why I'm talking about is because I had a chance to attend it myself last year with a lecturer, which is Michael Kasparovsky. It was something that I've been personally looking for a long time. I had a manual type of digital DSLR type of camera, and I never knew really how to use it. You know, how to turn it on to manual, you know, adjust all the exposition, ISO, and etc. Yeah, and I was always just using automatic on it, and it's really waste because you can do perfect images if you know how to operate it well. So I was really looking into taking a course which kind of combines both, you know, working with your camera so you can make great pictures, but also creating a video. And that was exactly what I have, you know, received in those 2 weeks. So since then, I'm shooting a lot of videos and also trying to become a master of the camera. Of course, it takes a long time. It's not only about those 2 weeks that you spend there, but really it kicks you, you know, the right way. Yeah, and afterwards, I'm pretty sure that you'll won't be going anywhere without your camera, and all your friends are going to love the images you're going to create and videos. Yeah, so maybe just to add some, let's say, add some more information to it and make sure that you all kind of understand what is it about. I can show you the last teaser we have created for the summer school, which has been created by the lecturer and by some of the students of the classes of the video making last year over there as well. So let's just check it out really quick. It's really short, it's just 30 seconds. Yeah, and I'm just gonna switch to, yep. Okay, and now let's see it. Okay, I hope you all liked it. So I guess you have been able to see on the video that the summer school is not just about the courses itself. I've just described just real briefly here with the help of Adele and Jorge. Let's say the 3 examples, but of course there are 19, 16 additional courses. And I'm sure all of them are great, and I'm sure you're gonna like them. But the summer school is not just about the courses; it's also about the summer, and I'm sure you're gonna pretty well enjoy it in both locations, Split and Prague as well. You have seen in the video some of the shots from the stuff we've been doing over there in Split last year. So over the weekend we went rafting together. We went to National Park Krka. We did a lot of crazy stuff. You can trust me on that. We've been, for example, barbecuing together almost every second or third day. Yeah, just enjoying the summer with all the activities. So in Prague, it's going to be this year, I would say, quite similar, but of course, it's a different location. Over here, it's a real cultural country, a cultural town and city. There are so many things you can be, looking at and doing sightseeing over here in Prague that I don't think really the 2 weeks will be even enough to see everything. But in those 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure you can discover Prague very well. And we have a great activity leader there, as we did in Split. This time in Prague, it's Láďa, and he has a lot of experience with making a lot of tours with different, let's say, tour operators, and we're really glad that we have him on the board for the summer. So this is, let's say, some additional information about the activities. Now we can move on to, let's say, extra information, but also I believe it's quite important, and that's accommodation and the way we're gonna, let's say, kind of operate the whole summer school. Yep. So can you see me? No. Okay. Let me just check this out really quick. Okay. Oh, sorry. For some reason, the camera got switched off, so now I have to be using just my webcam. But never mind. Can you see me now?
Oh,
Yeah, I see. Okay, so it's working. Good. Fine. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry about that. Regarding the accommodation and transportation over here in Prague and Split, all the locations are pretty well managed, I would say, and pretty well prepared and organized for you. So when you arrive to Prague and Split, then gonna get accommodated at the dormitories usually, or it's the best, I think, option for all of you to be kind of together at one place, because then we can do all the partying, all the activities together, and organize them really easily. It's certainly better than having you in 20 different apartments around Prague or Split. This way we are all in one spot, and you can hang around together and spend some time and do the another important part of the summer school, which is networking. Yeah. So in Split, you're going to be staying at the University of Split dormitories. These dormitories have a really big asset because they're right by the sea. So it's not going to take you much longer than 5 minutes. You can jump in the water. And they're right by the Marian Park, which is a big park where you can go and do biking under pine trees above you. It's this park is actually called like the lungs of Split. So it's really a beautiful place. And over there you can do a lot of stuff. And when it comes to commuting from the dormitory to the university, we have a really special type of let's say transportation ready for you. So you don't need to be worrying about that. Maybe if you check on the map, it might seem that this is kind of distant from the university and the classes that it's going to take place, but we have our own transportation ready there for you. So you're going to get to the university within 10 minutes and maybe 15 minutes and back, so it's easy. And in Prague, the local transportation is just great. So you don't need to be worrying about commuting from the University of Economics dormitories to the location that we have ready for you when it comes to the classrooms. Yeah. The accommodation is at the dormitory, so it's shared. It's maybe nothing fancy, but I think for a regular, like a university student, it will be good enough for sure. And I believe that we will be spending a lot of time together anyway, so you're gonna just usually lay down on your bed quite exhausted by the whole day activities, and that's kind of, let's say, the most important part of it, that you have a place to sleep. Otherwise, the dormitories are fine. They're quite new. You can check out the images that we have ready for you on the website. If you just click on that. So maybe to some of, let's say, other information that we have there. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it when it comes to transfer and accommodation. I'm just gonna check really quick if there's any kind of message we can talk about when it comes to the communication over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna check really quick if there's any kind of message. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, let me just prepare something for you. So the question is, what kind of things did the students do on a course of illustration practice? Yeah, so this particular course is held and run by Franco Hiller. It's an Italian guy, and he's a lecturer at Prague College. I believe he's a great man with a perfect, perfect match for all those who like arts. He's running 2 different courses this year. One of them is illustration practice and the other one is painting. And the students last year, what they've been doing, they've been actually drawing, you know, something which they kind of came up with, and all the students were drawing kind of the same thing, but from their own perspective. Then they scanned it, they put it in the computer, and then they were working with it in Photoshop. So they did, I believe, a great job. They've made, I don't know, about from 10 maybe to 15 images in those 2 weeks. And at the end of the whole course, there was an exhibition, so they could be showing their, let's say, works to all the other students. And I can maybe actually show you some of the images over here, what the students were doing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for example, if you see right now, so this is one of the images, for example. This was done by, as much as I remember, by Eva from Slovakia, young lady. Yeah, this is another picture, and this was, I think, by Elif from Turkey. Yeah, this one is, I think, again, Eva. And yeah, this is from Andrea from Czech Republic. Yeah, the image is supposed to be about just a short sentence saying a purple cloud flying to a scary tree. Yeah, so this is the image of it. Okay. Yeah. Another one, this was by Elif from Turkey as well. This one is by Nikki from Slovakia. It was about, actually, you can see what's written over there. So the name of the image is Castles in France Built by Kings. Yeah. This is, I think, by Nikki as well. Again, yeah. Yeah, this was done by Frauke from the Netherlands. No, so you can see that the students did a really great job, I believe, you know. But you don't really need to be afraid of coming over to this course if you are an amateur. The only thing that is important that you just like drawing, you know. It might be that the last time you were drawing was in a secondary school, but or on a grammar school, but you know, I believe that it is interesting and it could be a really nice hobby for you in the future. So maybe you can get back to. This was done by Lizette from the Netherlands. Yeah, and this is from Andrea from Czech Republic again. So thank you for this question. I hope I did answer what you needed to know. And now let's get back to the messages from you. I'm just going to check if there is another one. Yeah. Okay, how is it with the transportation to Split? Okay, so transportation to Split is secured by us for those who want to join us on our, let's say, coach traveling from Prague to Split. Otherwise, I guess most of you who are from other countries which are not really close to Prague or Czech Republic, you can be just flying over there to the Split airport, which is really close. And from over there, there is a shuttle bus that can take you to the central station in the center of Split. So it's not a problem, really. When it comes to Prague, of course, the airport over here is quite big, much bigger than it is in Split. And to get from the Prague airport to the dormitory, it's not really difficult, I believe. You know, it's quite close. It's going to take you like 30 minutes, not more than that. And there is also a shuttle bus coming from over there. You know, Prague has a metro system which is running really well, and I'm sure you're gonna, you know, appreciate that once you arrive. Okay, so that was the second question, and maybe let's just check if there's, yeah. Okay, let me just read it. So the third question from Anna over here is, yeah. Yeah, how is it with the ECTS credits? Yeah, so last year majority of the students that we really had a contact with afterwards, which were writing to us, they really didn't have a problem with accepting the ECTS credits for the summer school. All the summer school courses are, let's say, minimum like 2 credits when it comes to the classroom time you're going to spend over there, because all the classes are designed for 50 hours, and these 50 hours should be good enough for 2 ECTS credits. What you have to do, of course, at your school, if you're a university student and want to have the credits accepted, what you have to do is that you should get in touch with us. We will send you the syllabus, which will contain all the topics, all the content of the course. You will see the literature which is used and what the course is based on. And also there will be the information about how the students will be evaluated, if there is any exam, and what kind of projects the students will be working on. And it really shouldn't be a problem. So most of the class time that we have on most of the courses adds up to 100 hours, which is good enough for 4 credits. So if you're looking for 5, we will have to get in touch with the lecturer, and he will have to give you some more assignment for you in order to receive, let's say, 5 ECTS, but I don't really think it should be a problem. But of course, it's better if you get in touch with us and have the course from our summer school approved by your study office prior flying over to Prague or Split. Okay, well, I'm just gonna check if there's any more message. Yeah, okay, I guess that's it for today. Well, thanks a lot for joining, and well, see you in Prague and see you in Split. And if you have any questions, just send us an email. You can send me an email as well. As I said, you can find it on all the contacts on the website. So if you have any concerns, if you have any doubts, just let us know. We can get you in contact with the lecturers as well, if you really want to find out if the course you'd like to select is the best one for you. Okay. Well, thanks a lot, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, Adele.
Bye.
Okay, and have a good day, all of you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.